Cindy McCain, wife of the late Republican Senator John McCain, is endorsing Joe Biden for president. In a tweet, she wrote this: "We are Republicans, yes, but Americans foremost. There is only one candidate in this race who stands up for our values as a nation, and that is Joe Biden." The last time Cindy McCain voted for a Democrat, she was 18 years old. Cindy McCain joins us this morning. Good to see you, Mrs. McCain.
How are you? Thanks for having me.
Well, your endorsement has a lot of people talking today. Was this a tough decision for you to make?
No, not particularly tough, but I did, I thought it through, and I watched, obviously I've been watching the campaigns, both campaigns, very closely. And at this particular time, in this time of crises, and in a country in such turmoil on every level, I just felt like it was the right thing to do. And of course, I've known Joe for 40 years, Joe and Jill for 40 years, and I'm just so pleased and honored to be a part of the campaign. And what I want for my country is the same thing everybody wants. I want a president who has my back, a president that will respect our troops, and a president that is willing to listen and talk to both sides. And I think we see that in Joe Biden.
You know, it's interesting because Donald Trump will say that he does all that he respects the troops, that he wants America first. What concerns you most about the state of the Republican Party?
Well, I think a lot of people like me and others that are kind of suburban women are kind of misled a little bit and kind of sad about what the direction the Republican Party is going. I will always be a Republican. I'm not changing my registration or anything like that. But right now, I believe that the person in the race that's the best one that represents me is Joe Biden.
I know you all are longtime friends. It was no secret the friendship, the admiration and respect that your husband and Joe Biden had for each other. Did he reach out to you and ask for your endorsement, or did you reach out to him? What was your decision-making process?
No. My decision-making process was, this is the right thing. This is what I should be doing, and this is to help the country. No, Joe did not reach out to me. I reached out to him and told him that I wanted to do this. I think, the things that I've seen through the months, like many people have, is a lack of character, integrity, a lack of values presented by the person who is in charge.
Mrs. McCain, it's Tony DeCopel here. Your late husband had a reputation for sometimes taking a stand and thereby giving cover for other Republicans who wanted to take a stand with him. You're now taking a stand as a private citizen, as a voter. Do you think your endorsement will give cover to other Republicans, and in particular Republican women who want to take the same vote you are?
Well, I hope so. I hope that women particularly take a look at what's going on and the fact that I have stepped forward and decided to do this. I hope they will maybe take a different look and take a harder look at the race and perhaps step over the line the way I did. It's not about a party or a particular system. It's about our country. Our country is in such crises right now, and we need a strong person at the helm.
You know, the president has made no secret of the fact of how he felt about your husband. How did your husband feel about Donald Trump?
Oh gosh, he respects the office of the presidency. That's always, as someone who was in the military and then went into the Senate, he believed in he just believed in what was right for the country. So personalities never came into it. John was always one that put country first.
Country first. You know, we're all mourning the loss of Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Your husband voted for Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Both your husband and RBG, as she's known, were known to reach across the aisle, even though they may disagree. What do you think John McCain would think, and what would he do during the times we're living in now?
Oh gosh, that's hard to anticipate or even understand. I would hope that John would have been as equally caring about this race. I'm sure he would have been, and understand that also someone who always put America first would do the same thing. I can say those things, and really what I really mean to say is I miss him very much.
Yeah.
Mrs. McCain, it's Tony DeCopel again. I want to interject here just to point out something that sometimes it's important what a person says, but also what a person is not saying. And as I hear you voicing your support for former Vice President Joe Biden, I do not hear you even mentioning the name of current President Donald Trump. Is that a conscious decision to talk positively about the candidate you support rather than negatively about the one you don't?
I'm on Team Biden, and that's where I am now. And what I'm doing is as I said before, what I believe is right for the country.
All right. Your message to Republicans as we all get ready to head to the polls is what?
Come with me. Let's vote for Joe Biden. Our country needs a new beginning. We need someone with character, integrity, and empathy as well. And so I hope you will join me in voting for a man I think would be a marvelous president.
Are you worried about repercussions? I know we got to go from the president, you know, when he feels people are not on his side, especially members of his own party, he tends to lash out. Are you concerned about any of that?
No, not at all. I'm doing what I think is right.
All right, Cindy McCain, thank you so much. Really good to see you this morning.
Thank you. Thank you very much.